Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Taylor Vision, a vision plan project by James Thomas Taylor. For this assignment, I decided to merge Google Slides with Screencast-O-Matic to be the voice of my presentation. We'll begin with my vision statement, and I'll read this in my best professional voice. It is my sincere belief that technology will not only be a part of the classroom, but become the leading component. As educators, it is our job to integrate the use of technology in our lessons, giving our students the proper training they need for true 21st century learning. While technology is the tool, it is still the teacher who must motivate and engage the students with each lesson. With the use of technology also comes the responsibilities, and it is also our job to educate students on how to properly navigate their way in this digital world. James Thomas Taylor, third grade teacher, Towanda, Kansas. And this is where a big shout out to digital citizenship would come into effect. What should be happening in our schools and what do our learning environments need to facilitate these activities? I believe that we should be providing opportunities for students to use technology, also giving them options, maybe not always making it a necessity. We need to have an environment that is conducive to learning. We need to do what's best for the teachers, but more importantly, what is best for the students. I know that some teachers offer flexible seating, and that is great. Flexible seating doesn't always mean having to go out and buy all new furniture. You could simply have a student stand while at the Chromebook. I often do this in my classroom because they're more comfortable, or even find a spot on the carpet. I use Seesaw, Google Classroom, Flipgrid, and Quizzes on a regular basis in my third grade. What are your best hopes for pre-K through 12 technology and education, and what are your worst fears? My best hope would be that all classrooms and all teachers are on deck and on board and ready to integrate technology into the classroom. My worst fear is students missing out due to teacher hesitations. I know that there are some teachers who the word technology strikes fear in them, and I would really not want to see their students missing out because they're afraid to try something new. I also worry about students who go without technology at home and don't have the access outside of the classroom. What are your needs and wants as you contemplate restructuring schools / your own classroom? I think having the technologies available, obviously, is a necessity, and getting all staff on board. I am lucky that in my current building that we have the support of each other. We lean on each other, we bounce new ideas off each other. I chose to use this picture from one of our in-services because it really just speaks volumes of the type of group we are and how we use each other as resources. Should I find myself in a different district in a leadership position, I would want to model the staff after what I have experienced as a teacher where I currently am. How can other school leaders garner support for meaningful, successful technology integration? I know it might sound silly to say, but social media for me has been a huge part and a huge component for how I discover new technologies. I'm a member of a Seesaw Teachers third grade Facebook group. Instagram has a huge teacher community, also known as Teachergram. You can use a hashtag like hashtag teachers follow teachers and find lots of wonderful ideas from other teachers. There are technology support groups for classroom use. I've read a lot of blogs from other teachers. The teaching community is more present than ever because of social media, and it's so easy to go out there and be a part of it and get inspired and become a better educator because of it. I strongly encourage teachers to dive into the social media world if they're not there already. Do you believe technology will significantly change or has significantly changed education? That is an astounding yes. Technology has already changed the landscape of my classroom in just a few short years. And I think with more teachers getting on board, we're going to see a lot more classrooms go paperless, and we're going to see the classroom and home bridge together. Sorry for the delay of words. I don't know how to edit this. Maybe that will be my next assignment. What direction do you think technology is headed? After reading about the flipped classroom and blended learning, I think that the sky is the limit. I think teachers are going to integrate a lot more with home, and we're going to see a lot more flipped and blended classrooms, and I am excited because I think that that is a wonderful way to engage students. Where would you like your students' curriculum to be in the future, and how will you get there? I think it will be completely integrated. I think that we will get there by working together. To quote one of the greatest movies of all time, High School Musical, we're all in this together. I chose the little flower emoji because I am constantly growing and constantly soaking up the nutrients, if you will, of technology. And I loved this quote, technology won't replace teachers. The teachers who use technology will probably replace teachers who do not. What challenges do you face personally regarding technology? Your students, your staff, your school district? I know my biggest challenge is time. I need to set aside time and make time for myself to learn new ways to integrate technology. I think the biggest challenge for students is just navigating the waters, but they, of course, are the first ones to jump headfirst in and take on the challenge. Again, with staff, just getting everyone on board. I'm also lucky that my school district is very gung-ho in the technology department, and they are all on board with getting us the materials and equipment we need. The future of education is combining the power of great teachers and great technologies to provide the best possible education for every student. If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow. Thank you to the following sites for images that are not mine. Shout out. Thank you for listening to my Vision Plan project. I hope you find your way in the world of technology in your classroom. Thank you so much.